Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and test the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a handheld massage gun or percussion massager. And here are some of its features. And taking a look on the underside or back of the box, there are some more features as well as specifications for the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by, of course, peeling off the shrink wrapper. Let's do that by using a penknife to make that opening incision, and then of course peeling off that shrink wrapper right here. So with the shrink wrapper off, let's lift the box lid of the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. And there, making sure, just checking on the underside of the box that nothing is attached under there. Okay, so we set the box on the right hand side of the frame and you can see there is a case for the massage gun. Let's lift the case out from the box and of course we can set that box bottom to the side and focus on this case and of course the contents inside of it. So taking a look around the case, it is a hard shell case with a fabric material cover. And just to give you some idea of the size of this case, I'm going to rest my hand on top of the case so you can see fairly large case. And just giving you a close-up look at the material, that fabric cover for this hard shell case. Just to give you some idea, you can see right there it does flex a bit. Okay, now let's slide the sliders of the zipper around to reveal the contents inside of it. And flipping up the box lid, and I'm just going to open it this way so you can see the contents across the frame. Trying to keep everything in view here. As you can see right there, just going to move my hands out of the way so you have a clear, unobstructed view of the contents for this Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. Okay, now we start off with the pouch and the other contents, setting them across the tabletop. And let's continue. As you can see, there are different head attachments for the massage gun. So let me remove all the contents and accessories from this hard shell case, and then we can take a close-up look at them once we've done that. Here you can see the massage gun here does have a noticeable weight to it, just lifting out from its hard shell insert right there and giving you a look inside to the spaces in the hard shell case, and of course the upper side with a netting type pocket. Okay, so we're going to set the hard shell case to the side, just going to zip it up and always setting it to an extreme position, either to the left or right there, so it doesn't open itself up. It's right there. Contents. Right there, and the attachments for the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. So, okay, so hopefully everything is in a nicely laid out view right there, so you can see what exactly is contained within the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun's box packaging. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at this paper here. So there is a booklet, as you can see right here, or user manual, and just giving you a look as to the thickness of this user manual. Okay, and now let's flip it open. So it does fold out into a number of panels. Looks like there are 5 panels, and just making sure that it doesn't open up in any other way. So no, it just spreads out across 5 panels right here. And of course there is a reverse side to it as well. And now giving you a close-up look to the details of this user manual for the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun for your reference. So right there you can see the different controls and attachments for this Percussion massager. And on the reverse side, some more details and warranty information. So right there is the user manual for the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. So let's set that down and move on to the accessories that come with it. So there is a storage pouch or carry pouch with a drawstring and toggle. Now, of course, this should come in handy for storing the head attachments. And just going to set that down and moving on to the attachments, so you can see the various attachments that come with the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. So this one is a ball head or round head, as you can see right here. And it does have a very, very hard surface. However, it is finely textured right there, as you can see. And just rubbing my index finger along the surface to give you an idea. So it does feel like a very, very hard suede surface with this ball or round head attachment. And just giving you a look as to the fitting for the attachment right there for this ball head. And just to give you some idea of the size, resting the ball head in the palm of my hand right there. And moving on to the next attachment, there is a flathead or hammer type attachment right here, as you can see. And it is made out of plastic and feels very, very solid. So ABS plastic for that toughness and durability while being light in weight. Okay, and once again giving you an idea as to the size of this attachment right here with the flathead or hammerhead attachment for the massage gun. Okay, so setting that down as well and moving on to the next item. So there is another flathead or hammer type attachment here, but this time around it is chromed plastic, as you can hear from me tapping away. It doesn't feel too cool or cold like how metal does. And once again, just an overall look to the attachment or fixture or fitting right there. So right there, giving you a look as to the attachment. So it does actually, it is, apologies, it is metal. as I can feel the coldness now right there. But initially it sounded like plastic, but now that sharp sounding metallic clink as I tapped on that surface now confirms that it is metal, and we can always confirm that with a coin as well. So I do have a 50p coin, and you can definitely tell right now with that 50p tapping away there on that metal surface, it does provide that metallic clink to it. Okay, so now moving on to the next item. So we do have another metal attachment with a rounded or semi-rounded head, as you can see right there. Once again, metal, but it does sound kind of plastic, but it is, I can assure you that it is metal now. Those two shiny metal heads, stainless steel, as you can see, finely polished. And size wise, just giving you a look as to the size right there. And just giving you a look to the previous one as well, right there, resting in the palm of my hand, that hammer or flathead with that metallic cover. And of course there is a bullet head for more focused massage. You can see it does have a sharp tip to it. And just giving you that all-round look. It's nice to see that weight-saving design with that hollow vents or slots in it, providing maybe some flexibility as well, but I can assure you this is pretty solid feeling. ABS plastic as well, with a very durable and lightweight construction right there, and giving you an idea as to the size, of course, of this one as well right there. And then moving on to the next item or head attachment. This one is the Y attachment or prong-like or fork attachment. As you can see, it does have a Y shape to it, and it goes straight, no curves or anything that rakes down, so it's straight out forks into a Y shape. Okay, so there we go, a nice all-round look as to the various attachments for this Voxpree M30 Massage Gun or handheld percussion massager right there. Giving you an idea of the size. Once again, this time around for this Y head attachment. Okay, and then moving on, of course, there is actually a little packet here. Let's find out what it is. Looks like some replacement parts. So 2 gaskets there, or rings, or seals. And then another washer right there. Okay, so that's that, and moving on. So just going to set that on the left hand side of the frame, and then moving on, of course, this massage gun is rechargeable, so it does feature an LG battery. It's nice to see that it provided a recyclable grip seal packet, and it does come with an adapter, and this is a US adapter. As you can see, it does have 2 straight pins right there. And giving you a look at the specifications for this adapter, and of course the DC pin plug on the right hand side. Okay, so that's the power adapter for recharging the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. Okay, so setting that power adapter down as best I can. So make sure it just stays right there. And finally, the main item itself, the massage gun or handheld percussion massager. Of course, as I mentioned, from removing it from the hardshell case, there is a noticeable weight to it, and just making sure that nothing else is left behind in that wrapper right there or plastic bag, and giving you a look at this Voxpree M30 massage gun. So a nice weight to it and very, very sleek design, as you can see, with a very cool and modern minimalist design with a two-tone finish. So it does have a gunmetal grey there along the grip or handle, and on the main body right there on the upper part is a charcoal black finish or charcoal grey finish, I beg your pardon. And on the reverse you can see the Voxpree percussion massage device, text and branding on the rear of the massage gun. And taking a look on the underside, you can see the model number right there, along with some specifications, certifications, and specifications right there. Okay, so let me do a bit of adjustments right here in terms of the layout. Right here, just going to do a bit of shuffling to make sure that none of the items get in the way of the foreground of the massage gun. So just going to set all these parts neatly on the tabletop. Okay, and what else do we have? So this might take a while, but we'll get there eventually. So right there, we have the packet of rings and seal, I think, or washer, and just moving so the item slightly across here to the right hand side. So now you have a much clearer view of all the contents of this Voxpree M30 massage gun. So I'm going to move the head attachments in a more viewer friendly arrangement right here on the left hand side. So right there, the attachments, the head attachments or massage head attachments, and the Voxpree massage gun right there. Okay, so now we can take a much better look at the Voxpree M30 massage gun and just giving you a close-up look all around. So this massage gun weighs under a kilo but does have a noticeable weight, and just giving you an all-around look right there with the M30, and you can see the DC plug or socket right there to recharge the massage gun, and its LG battery. So in terms of material, it does have what feels like a metal mesh cover. As you can see, the little perforations that form the mesh cover, and it does feel like it is made out of metal. And taking a look directly straight on into the massage gun's front, where the head attachments go. So nice all-round look at this Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. So just holding in the palm of my hand, you can see it does have a long, medium sized to large grip right there. So providing plenty of surface for a nice steady grip. So it does have a nice balanced feel to it, and just shaking around, making sure, or just checking to see if there's any rattly parts to it. As you can see, nice, no creaks, no rattles. And now let's take a look along the main grip handle of this Voxpree M30 Massage Gun, and you can see there appears to be some translucent parts to it to indicate the different settings. Of course, there is 5 speeds to this massage gun. Now let's turn it on without any head attachment for the moment. And actually, just one more bit, there is some text along this area. Just going to show you that text. In the right lighting, you will be able to see that text that runs along the edge of that mesh there. So designed by Satala in Firenze, assembled in China, Mini. Okay, so let's see if we can turn it on by pressing on this button right here. In terms of texture, nice smooth grip along the handle, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, that feels like a metal mesh right there. And let's see if we can turn it on, if we can figure out how to turn it on. So pressing and holding on that button right there does turn it on, and you can see the different colors, or at least the 2 colors right there, with a green at the bottom and white at the top for the power. And just tapping away on that upper button, you can hear the massage gun working away without any attachment at the moment. It does have a low noise to it, so very quiet at this speed. And tapping again, indicating it is on the 2nd speed. So there are 5 speeds altogether. Tapping again, the light does continue or descend down the grip. That's speed number 4. And that's the maximum speed. So 5 speed levels or speeds altogether for this Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. You feel it does provide a nice steady grip right there with the grip handle, as I mentioned. And even holding the massage gun like this does feel somewhat invigorating. And just tapping that down again does turn it completely or deactivate it, and just pressing and holding on that button again does turn it off. And just to give you some idea of the texture, I was quite surprised by the kind of buttons on this control panel right here. So soft buttons, however, it does press quite deep, as you can hear and see as I press right down. And of course, to turn it on and off properly, you press and hold it, and you hear that click right there to show that it is active. And let's turn it back on again and toggle through the 5 speeds right there. And right there. And of course turning it off, pressing and holding on that power button. And let me just check one thing to see if it does resume on the last setting. Let's see how that works. And if it does work at all. So we're on the middle speed, and let's see what happens if I press and hold it right there. Turns it off, so we don't have to toggle all the way back down to deactivate it and turn it off. And if I were to turn it on, we have to start from the bottom again, or from the top, whichever way you see it, or back to the lowest speed setting and moving up from there. Okay, now let's plug the head attachments in. Let's start off with the bullet head, and actually just giving you a look there. There's actually some very fine text along the edge as well, so it does say mind your fingers, so there is a warning text along the circumference of that hole right there, in which you slide or press the attachment into. It's right there, it does go in. Let's turn it on and turn it on to the first speed, and right there you can see the bullet head stroking away there, or pistoning away. So it does have a 12mm stroke, this massage gun does, and of course it does have a percussion per minute rate of the lowest being 1200 all the way to 3200 percussions per minute. And just to give you some idea, right there you can see, and just working along my forearm, just to give you an idea of the torque and sensation it provides. And that's on the lowest speed setting. Let's toggle it, and now I can feel a definitely more intense massage right there, and just toggling through. So this is the middle speed, or speed 3, and going up. Still very, very quiet and easy to handle. You can see just 4 fingers, and of course keeping my thumb out of the way just so you can see what speed we're at. And then now at the maximum speed right there, and still very, very quiet. So giving you a look at the 5 speed settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's turn it off and try another head attachment. Actually, before I do that, just going to give you a close-up look right here, showing you the different speeds, but in close-up fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And still very, very quiet, even at the maximum speed. So let's turn it off and plug out or unplug that head there. I might have pushed it in a little bit too far, but that's just fine. And now let's move on to the next head. So that's the bullet head that we've just tried, and now we've got the Y head. So it's just a simple press in, don't press too far in, and just turning it on now here with the Y attachment. As you can see, that Y shape or fork design. And let's toggle the speeds through, and just giving you a look once again at the different speeds. And let's make contact on speed number 5 right there. And you can see it working away there on my forearm at the maximum speed. So very, very relaxing and invigorating right there, with that intensity of that fork there, just flowing up and down, sweeping it up and down my forearm, just to give you some idea of the performance of this Voxpree massage gun. Oh, so this is the maximum speed. I thought I was at the maximum, but this is speed number 5. And of course, toggling it back down, you can just have a simple hammering type of massage at the lowest setting right here at 1200 percussions per minute. Okay, let's turn it off, unplug the Y massage head attachment, and move on to the next one. So you can see the metallic or metal attachment right here. Don't need to push all the way in. With the flat hammer type metal massage head attached, let's turn it on. And once again giving you a look to that 12mm stroke. And you can see it does pound away right there, and it's pretty strong as well. I'm applying a fair amount of pressure on my hand, and if I turn up you can see the different speed settings. Wow, and that is really intense at the maximum speed of 3200 RPM or percussions per minute. And just moving along, this feels really nice because the surface does feel quite cool because of that metal head right there, staying cool while providing a nice and intense massage depending on your speed setting. Okay, so that's the metal hammerhead or flathead attachment. Let's remove that very simply, just unplugging it and moving on to the semi-rounded metal massage head attachment. So once again, just popping it in very simply and turning the percussion massager on. Just right there, once again giving you a look to that motion right there of that 12mm stroke on the lowest speed setting as I move up the 5 speed levels. You can see just how quick that action is, and doesn't look like I've pressed it in straight. Okay, so that's more like it. It's right there at the maximum setting, and once again that very nice cool contact while still staying cool, even though it is providing a lot of action here. You can see right there at the highest speed setting, and let's go back down and right through on those 5 speeds right there. And now just going to turn it off, unplug that metal semi-rounded massage head attachment, and moving on to the flat head right here, and just making sure that I press it in firmly and squarely, of course, with this hammerhead attachment or flathead attachment. Let's turn the massage gun on once again, and of course going through the different speeds, and you can see this is really going to pound right there. And this actually does feel just as cool as well. But I think in the long run, the metal covered heads will provide a much longer and cooler use over time. It's right there. Very, very strong and quiet. I just can't stress just how quiet this massage gun is, even operating at the maximum speed. Okay, and let's unplug the flathead attachment, and then finally attach the ball head or round head right here, making sure we insert it squarely right there, and turning on the massage gun. You can see this time around with the ball head, it doesn't look like I pressed it in squarely, but there we go. There we go. And now I'm just pumping away there, or pistoning away. And those 5 speeds once again. Let's start off on the first one. You can see this is really going to knead and pound. And of course I'm just demonstrating this on my forearm, so of course there are so many parts of your body you can use any of these attachments on. And just upping the speed right here. Does provide a nice and relaxing as well as intense massage. So just going through speed 4 or 5, and now at the maximum speed. And that's so relaxing. And now I'm really pushing my hand and the massage gun against each other, and still there's so much amount of torque. You can see I'm really pressing it down, and that's not slowing the motor down at all, not impeding the performance right there, even with a generous amount of pleasure I meant to say pressure applied. And there we go. So that's the Voxpree M30 Massage Gun. Thanks for watching and happy massaging!